Hello and happy Pride Month. Welcome to another Session Spotlight. I'm Sav, and here's a look at what Pennsylvania Senate Democrats were up to in and around the Capitol. Let's get started. On Monday, Senator Hughes made an appearance on PCN to detail how Senate Democrats are fighting for affordability for every Pennsylvanian in the 2026-27 Pennsylvania budget due on June 30th. Senator Collette joined a rally calling for the passage of the Family Care Act, demanding increased support for parents during crucial times in their babies' lives. Senator Lindsey Williams stood in support of survivors of sexual violence, drawing attention to the need for increased funding to support rape crisis centers. Senator Judy Schwenk's bill to protect residents of manufactured home communities passed out of the Senate Urban Affairs and Housing Committee. During session, Senator Maria Collette's SB 45, enabling law enforcement to better target and prosecute prostitution-related human trafficking crimes in Pennsylvania, passed with overwhelming bipartisan support. Senators Jay Costa and James Andrew Malone stopped by a reception hosted by the Film Industry Caucus to learn more about how Pennsylvania can lead the way in attracting the movie and TV world to our Commonwealth. It was a zoo in the Capitol on Tuesday as legislators met snakes, rodents, spiders, and penguins for annual Zoo Day. Senator Nikhil Saval hosted an Ice Out of PA rally, calling for a suite of bills to protect the safety of Pennsylvania's communities and uphold the rights of its people. Senators Carolyn Comita, Tim Carney, Katie Muth, Lindsey Williams, and Sharif Street all joined in support of immigrant communities. Senator Vincent Hughes joined advocates to call for investments in home care workers who are seeking support from the legislature for improved pay and conditions. Tuesday was the anniversary of Griswold v. Connecticut, the landmark U.S. Supreme Court decision that first established the constitutional right to contraception. Senator Tim Carney joined activists to roll out a comprehensive legislative agenda dedicated to safeguarding reproductive health care in Pennsylvania. Senator Costa hosted a press conference in support of manufactured home communities and Senator Schwenk's SB 762, calling for increased protections against out-of-state private equity buyouts that have a record of sharply increasing rents and fees for profit. During a Health and Human Services Committee meeting, Senator Lisa Boscola's SB 362 was passed unanimously. This bill will increase penalties for SNAP skimmers. Senator Lindsey Williams' Senate Bill 366, which improves access to career and technical education programs by permitting students to complete their programs prior to 12th grade, cleared the Senate Education Committee unanimously. On the final session day of the week, Senator Patty Kim spoke at Football Day in the Rotunda, celebrating the FIFA World Cup. Later, Senate Democrats rallied in the Rotunda, calling for Senate Republicans to bring up House Bill 2189 for a vote and finally raise Pennsylvania's minimum wage for the first time in 17 years. Senator Haywood kicked off the event and passed the mic to Senators Vincent Hughes, Majority Leader Matt Bradford, Senator Tina Tartaglione, Senator Patty Kim, Senator Jay Costa, and Representative Nelson. And during Senate session, Senator Costa filed a discharge resolution to force Senate Republicans to move on House Bill 2189. Senate Democrats stood united in supporting Senate Bill 908, legislation long championed by Senator Tina Tartaglione to close a loophole in Pennsylvania's Prevailing Wage Act, raising pay for craftspeople whose work on public projects is completed off-site. The caucus unanimously voted down 3 poisonous amendments, sending the bill to the House for its consideration. And Senator Nick Piscitano's Senate Bill 806 passed the full Senate. This bill to require the disclosure of AI-generated materials in advertising now heads to the House for consideration. The Senate will be back in session on Monday, June 22nd at 1 p.m. In the meantime, happy Juneteenth and happy summer solstice. We'll have more updates for you in 2 weeks.